and just give us a little history and talk about it. And recently, I mean, I've only been involved in this thing for the past few years, and Laverne really is the one who started it, and we were involved with it together for a couple of years, also. And we've been working, and we've had help. Frank Patty Jr. helped us with contacting Jeff Miller's office also, and talking to the Corps and telling him he wouldn't launch their vessel he's working on unless they dredged the bayou for us, and little things like that. So a lot of people had had some influence and helped us with this. But I think Laverne is kind of the father of this whole ordeal. So I'll just let Laverne tell us a little bit about the history of it, and then we'll adjourn. But here's Laverne.
Well, I'm real happy to be here. I lived in the bayou for about 20 years, 18 years.
Talk to the top of this thing.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
As I said, I lived here in the bayou for about 15 years, and we left and Ivan took us out. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit of history about the bayou. I heard John remark that they're going to try to clean the bayou out if they can prove that it's a impeded bayou. If you go back and look at the history in 1954, the Health Department from Jacksonville made a study on the bayou. I'll tell you this real quickly. The bayou is completely covered with debris from Armstrong, ranging from 4 feet to 12 feet deep over the entire bayou. Consequently, there's nothing alive in the bayou in the 1950s. We moved here in about 1990 onto the bayou. Corey's father had been here since 1965, and I started working on the bayou. I called the Corps of Engineers up, asked them if they'd dredged the bayou. They said, no, we aren't even going to come talk to y'all because the city and the county are fighting all the time. I said, well, Terry, I've got the city and the county where they'll sit down and meet with us. Well, I'll come talk to y'all. But then I asked Buzz, told Buzz about it. Now, if I remember right, you sent a letter. He was a representative. He sent a letter to everybody, and we had a meeting down here at Pensacola Salvage Yard. Everybody was there because Buzz sent them a letter. The Corps, the city, the county, you name it, they were there. And Buzz, I remember you telling them, I've heard about this bayou for so long, I want this bayou dredged. He stood up, and that's what he told them. And that's when it got started. I wish Mike Bass was here today. He's not here. I wish Dick Fancher was here. Mike had a lot to do with getting this dredging done.